Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. We just got back from a 2,200 mile road trip, went down to Scottsdale, Arizona to see my folks, and did Ironman Arizona and Tempe, and then on the way back ended up going to Arco Santi and the Grand Canyon and Bryce Canyon, working on some videos there for you, but did have some questions on our rig video that we did from some viewers on what was going on the driver's side behind those panels on that Airstream Interstate that we have. So wanted to do just a quick video here just to show you through that. So here she is in all her glory. Nice and dirty still. It's about a balmy, about 18 degrees or so. So you can see we've got some snow in the hood, a little bit of frost and stuff on the roof. We've got snow on the ground. Like I said, about 18 degrees or so here. So haven't had a chance to wash her off. And yeah, plenty of debris here from the road. You can see that, just salt spray, stuff like that on the drive-through. Actually had pretty good weather. Very surprised. This time last year we had a bunch of snow. We ended up, yeah, you can just see here all the salt stuff that we got to wash off, just waiting for it to get above freezing so we can end up doing that. But yeah, had a little bit of some snow. Ended up waiting it out in Evanston, Wyoming, camping out at the Walmart there, just because we had some snow coming up to Wyoming, up to Alpine here, and wanted to be careful, whatnot. So anyhow, as far as the viewer questions and the walkthrough on the rig here on the business side, on the driver's side here, you can see we've got these closed panels. So just wanted to kind of walk you through what is actually there. So these are actually locked, just to keep bad people from doing stuff. And so first off, there you go. This is the water fill. See if we can get that off. There you go. So has a vent here, so when it's full, water will come out here. This is to the 30-gallon tank. And like I mentioned before, with the 30 gallons for 2 people and our dogs, we can be on the road for about a week or so and have enough capacity. So let's go on to the next one. This here, this is the, let's see if I can get that in. Yeah, it's a little stiff just because of the cold. So this one on these Airstream Interstates, one of the things you'll see on some other RVs is you'll have down here is basically just a gravity dump, which is actually obviously one of the advantages. It's simple and it works all the time, just because your gravity is the best pump. This one here, we've got number of switches, things. First off, there's a nice little LED light, so if you're going here in the winter, in the dark, probably in the winter too, you can kind of see what you're doing. So a couple things here. First thing you typically do is, and this is actually, we need to do a little bit of work here. I think we've got a loose contact or short. I did talk to the Airstream Interstate tech down south of us here, down towards Thane, and looking and as potentially replacing a solenoid valve, or excuse me, the motor on the gate valve down below, because apparently that can go bad in lieu of the switch here. We're still getting some power, some flickering, but anyhow, typically what you end up doing here when you dump, you hit the, and right now obviously it's not doing anything, black valve dumps the black water. That's the water from the toilet, and then once you have that done, you can you'll end up pumping out here. I'll show you that in a second. And then you got the gray water valve. You can hear actually that operate. Had to kind of get unstuck here just because of the cold. Here you can see it tells you when it's open. Let's go ahead and close that. You can hear that close. Tanks are empty right now. You got your waste pump here. I'm not going to run that because just it's below freezing, and it is I don't want to mess anything up here. And then also you have the retract and the release on the hose, and I'll show you that here in a second. Oh, a couple other things. This one, we showed you that in the previous video. That is our outdoor shower. That's actually one of the greatest things that I've seen on this. What I like on this van is because when you're out in warmer temperatures, you can just hose off here, and you don't have to fill up your tanks and have to dump them when you clean off. So let's go ahead and get this one open. This is the last one. Again, a little stiff just because of the cold. So there you go. That one, there's your macerator hose. And so again, like I mentioned, a lot of other, if you have an RV with a gravity dump, you don't have to deal with this. This is actually, it's nice because you can end up being a ways away and dump at your holding station, whether you're in an RV park or you know, a state park, national park. They'll usually have dump tanks where you can dump your black gray water. So let me just show you that. So you can release. So you can hear that. So what that now has done is it has released this. Like I said, it's a little stiff just because of the cold. So anyway, this hose here will release. You know, it's probably, it ends up being about 15 feet or so long enough to get to anything from where you park. And when you, this one's in the closed position right here. When you open up and want to dump, you end up taking this valve right here, turning it into the open position. Again, yeah, don't want to do anything here just because of it being 18 degrees. But anyhow, this works out real well. And this is the business end that goes into the underground tank when you're at an RV park or state park, national park, whatever, and you're dumping. So anyhow, there you go. And then also one of the nice features here, just to show you this, on the Airstream, let me just pop in here for a second. This one right here, this is a female thread for a hose. So once you actually get done, you can actually hook up a hose here and use that to rinse the inside of the blackwater tank and get that clean. So you know, typically you don't do that all the time, but certainly at the end of the season, end up rinsing that out so the tank's nice and clean, and you don't get any smells or residue in there. Get all that stuff out. So anyhow, that is about it. Let's go ahead and get this retracted. You can kind of see this. There you go. And then this just pops in here like so. Usually this is a little more of a two-handed operation, but since I've got the camera, I can't really do that. And then that closes. That's all set to go. And that's it. Oh, actually, I should point out too, here's a inlet for cable TV, if you got that. We've actually never used that. Probably more if you're going to be in an RV park for some period of time, or stuff like that. Or if you got the rig and someone's staying, or you got it parked at your house and you got someone staying in it, plug in your cable TV if you got that sort of thing. So anyway, that's just about it. Hopefully this is helpful. Let's get this stuff closed up. There you go. And that is it. Yeah, super happy with this rig. Certainly hit us up in the comments if you got any questions regarding the Airstream Interstate, Class B van, stuff like that. So anyway, hopefully everyone's having a great day, and we'll see you for the next video. Bye.